Okay, well this is the last day and I'm stood in trench 2. I'm really happy with how things have gone this season, and as you can recall, we identified this north-south feature that showed up in the geophysics, which we've since confirmed is a form of gravel path by digging a sondage across the south face of the trench, and we've established that we've got the gravel path set into clay with bigger stones at the bottom and a build-up of soil either side, and interestingly another layer of brown silty clay underneath it, which comes down onto two layers again which look like they're man-made deposits. So we have quite deep stratigraphy here, so hopefully in future years we'll have a lot to show in those areas as well. You'll also recall we had our linear feature, pit feature up in the east end of the trench, and that's been very interesting. I particularly like the human aspect of being able to see the gardener at work, sticking his spade in, hitting the stone, and then cutting the corner off, shaving the corner off of the feature instead of making it nice and rounded like he intended to. I quite like that aspect, and the fill of that feature and all the finds we got out of it will hopefully prove quite useful in giving us a date for this particular end of the trench. Over on the west end of the trench, where we've got this possible return, I'm quite interested in how this is going to turn out, whether it'll prove to be just a path or whether it'll prove to be a wide expanse. I don't know, but whichever it is, it's interesting that we have a right angle turn to this path that seems to be in relation to it. Hopefully we'll find that this isn't just a step down in this trench, that in future years it proves to be the case that this is actually a different height from down there. Over here on the north face of the trench we do have some interesting things. We decided to leave this area alone for this year because there were far too many questions that digging over this area would have created, which is why we focused digging our sondage in the south area. So we've got an area here right on the edge of the path on the west side of it, but running up into the north face, it's this sort of triangular area. Whether it proves to be triangular or not, again we can't tell without looking underneath that area. And this could well prove to be another geometrical pattern shaping the path, or where there was a different line of path and they could have several phases. Who knows? There's a lot of potential excitement to be had in this area of the garden, and I just hope that we can achieve something, and with the work we've done this year, and secure great funding for doing more work.